Welcome to episode 10 of our series on Robert Greene's The Laws of Human Nature. Have you ever felt like someone wasn't being totally honest with you, even though their words sounded nice? That's because humans are really good at pretending. We all use body language in social situations to project certain images and conceal our true feelings. From when we're little kids, we learn how to make faces that get our parents to feel sorry for us or give us what we want. We figure out how to hide our real thoughts and feelings. As we grow up, we get even better at this. We learn to say nice things to people we want to impress, like popular kids at school or our bosses at work. We try to fit in by dressing and talking like others around us. This acting is so normal that we often don't even realize we're doing it. We think we're always being real, but that's not true. If you watch yourself closely, you'll see how you change the way you act with different people. You probably talk one way with your friends, another way with your parents, and yet another way with teachers or bosses. But here's the interesting part. Even though we're all good at pretending, we can't hide everything. Our real feelings and thoughts often leak out through our body language. Body language includes things like facial expressions, the tone of our voice, how we stand or sit, hand gestures, how we walk. These little clues can tell others what we're really thinking or feeling, even when our words say something different. Milton Erickson became an expert at noticing these clues. When he was a teenager, he got very sick and couldn't move his body. All he could do was watch and listen to his family. He started to notice all sorts of little things about how people acted. He saw that sometimes people would say yes, but their face or voice made it clear they really meant no. As Erickson got better and became a doctor, he used his skills to understand his patients better. He could often tell what was really bothering someone just by watching how they walked into his office, or how they sat in a chair. Here's a story that shows how good Erickson was at reading body language. One day, a beautiful young woman came to see Erickson. She said she had seen other doctors, but none of them were right for her. She asked if Erickson could be the right doctor for her. As she talked, Erickson watched her closely. He noticed how she picked some lint off her sleeve. After listening for a while, Erickson suddenly said he was the right doctor for her, in fact, the only one who could help. The woman was surprised by his confidence and asked why he thought that. Erickson said he needed to ask her one more question to prove it. He asked, "How long have you been wearing women's clothes?" The woman was shocked. "How did you know?" she asked. It turned out the woman was actually a man dressed as a woman. Erickson explained that he noticed how the person picked lint off their clothes. They didn't make a wide movement around the chest area, which is how women usually do it. He also noticed that the way the person talked, using short, sharp sentences, was more like how men usually speak. All the other doctors had been fooled by how the man looked and the voice he had practiced. But Erickson could see past that by noticing tiny details in how the person moved and spoke. This story shows how powerful it can be to really pay attention to body language. Erickson could see things that others missed completely. Learning to notice these clues can be super helpful in life. It can help you. 1. Make friends more easily. 2. Tell when someone might be lying. 3. Understand how people are feeling, even if they don't say it. 4. Be better at your job, especially if you work with people a lot. But it's not just about watching others. Once you know about body language, you can also use it to give off the right impression. This doesn't mean being fake. It's more about being aware of how you come across to others. To get better at understanding body language, 1. Start by paying more attention. Most of us are too busy thinking about ourselves to really notice others. 2. Watch people's faces closely. Look for quick expressions that might show their real feelings. 3. Listen to how people say things, not just what they say. The tone of voice can tell you a lot. 4. Notice how people stand or sit. Are they leaning towards you or away? This can show if they're interested or not. 5. Look at hand gestures. People often talk with their hands without realizing it. 6. Pay attention to eye contact. Too much or too little can mean different things. 7. Practice, practice, practice. The more you pay attention, the better you'll get. Remember, everyone is different. What means one thing for one person might mean something else for another. The key is to look for patterns and changes. Understanding body language is like learning a secret language that everyone uses but few people really notice. It can help you understand people better, avoid misunderstandings, and even protect yourself from those who might want to trick you. But it's important to use this knowledge in a good way. Don't use it to manipulate people or invade their privacy. Instead, use it to be kinder, to understand others better, and to communicate more clearly yourself. In today's world, where we often talk through screens and text messages, understanding body language is more important than ever. It helps us connect with people in a deeper, more real way. By learning to see past the masks we all wear, we can build stronger relationships and navigate our social world more successfully. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If anything resonated with you, feel free to drop your thoughts and personal stories in the comments below. Your input might just be the insight someone else needs. Here's something to keep in mind. Make a daily habit of learning something useful. Just like how you nourish your body with food, your mind needs nourishment too. Be deliberate about what you consume, because otherwise, the algorithm might start influencing your thoughts. Think about it. And hey, we're always open to welcoming subscriptions to our channel as donations to support our future upcoming projects and bring you top-tier content. Join our community by subscribing today.